You likely don't have Yu-Gi-Oh treasures in your attic. You likely don't have Pokemon treasures in your attic. And this is something so important. Now, if you're actually into this whole deal, you probably already know about this, but I still wanted to make a video. The amount of people I see on groups every single day right now posting their picture of a blue eyes white dragon that was clearly chewed up by 2 dogs at once on this bed with a shitty phone and shitty lighting, unlimited, from starter deck Kaiba Evolution, going, "Hey, I saw blue eyes is worth a lot right now. How much is this worth?" is so fucking cringe. So I just wanted to make a video saying, if you found a random card or a few cards from back when you were a child and you think these are 18 years old, so they must be worth something, right? Like, surely, come on, I know they're not the best condition, but you know, if this other card is 20,000, mine could maybe be 1,000, you know, I'd be happy with 1,000. I'm sure you would be, but no, you only have garbage. Most fucking cards that you have in your attic or something like that, first of all, got destroyed. Not just by the awful conditions attics are in, being hot and cold and just switching literal 50 degrees Celsius, not really 50, right? Actually, like 40 in the summer and then -10 and yeah, 50. 50 is actually pretty accurate. Those switches have already turned your cards into Pringles. But beyond that, as a kid, you probably turned them into Pringles as well. So now they're mega Pringles. Your cards are fucked. You probably put them like with rubber bands, and then you put them in your pants, and then they went through the washer, and then your mom chewed on them, and your uncle burned them, and your cards are all fucked. So when you post these pictures on your Facebook group, going, "Oh, these surely should be something like, I see all these other cards." No, they likely aren't, because back then, they weren't even rare. And right now, they're not rare either. Like these starter deck Kaiba and Yugi evolutions, you've got your Blackluster Soldier, oh, you are so cool. Unlimited, then your Blue Eyes White Dragon, unlimited, maybe a Relinquished, unlimited, all in light play condition. No, they're all worth jack shit. Very important. Why? Well, starter deck Kaiba and Yugi evolution were printed into the ground. This was the first moment where Yu-Gi-Oh was truly at its biggest. At least mainstream-wise. Of course, right now, competitively, like beyond COVID, Yu-Gi-Oh is the biggest it's ever been. Like, attendance shows that. I think sales even show that. But back then, when it comes to casual crowd, that was the biggest Yu-Gi-Oh has ever been. So these starter decks were printed into the ground. Every kid had 20. Not really, but you know what I mean. Every single time I see someone post a picture, it's just those starter decks. Blue Eyes is worth something, right? No. Very often it's also unlimited. So, if you are one of those people who has some of these old cards, the first thing you have to check is, are they first edition? Because if they aren't, they likely are trash, just from the get-go. Even if they were in perfect condition, if they're unlimited, they're likely trash. But then, beyond that, if they're in awful condition, they're also trash. So the two big question marks are great condition, and when I say great, I say perfect. If this card doesn't look like it came straight out of the starter deck, it's likely trash. I see far too many people like with literal, if I gave the card to my dog, that is what 99% of the people's cards look like. Perfect condition, first edition. Those two need to be together. If they're not, we're talking about trash. Just wanted to give that out there. If you see someone posting their cards and they really can't believe that their starter deck evolution cards, unlimited and all these commons and so forth aren't worth anything, show them this video. They can dislike this video and be very angry at me instead of being angry at you. You're welcome. Ciao.